Hey guys, so today's video we are going over shoulder blade interscapular pain, okay? What the heck is that? That is the area right in between, not necessarily behind the shoulder, but between the shoulder blade and the spine, where all this meat and ribs are right here, is the area that we are talking about today, okay? So if that sounds like you, stick around. We're gonna try a couple of different things for you to try to decrease that discomfort. My name is Dr. Dawn. I work at Performance Place Sports Care, and I'm just one part of the locally world famous chiropractors here in Costa Mesa. And if you guys like this video, we have tons of interscapular stuff on our channel. Just click on our page, type in the search bar, scapular pain, interscapular pain, shoulder blade pain, neck pain, all of that stuff. There's educational pieces on there for you, as well as just some short videos of things that you can try, exercises to reduce discomfort and to build up some support around that area, okay? Today's video actually is based on a patient that I had. It was a virtual client, and as we took him through a movement assessment, we noticed that his shoulder blade pain actually was provoked with some head movement. So we can try that together right now. You may be feeling it while sitting. If not, if it's just with movement, test your movement, whatever it may be. It might be some overhead movement, it might be reaching for something, but I want to see if looking down, up, side to side, or rotation creates any of the stretchiness, or just kind of activates that area, the area that we're talking about, or creates what you are coming to this video for, that chief complaint. Does the head movement change what you're feeling back there? This is the video for you, okay? So I want you to test that. I want you to take note of how it's feeling right now. Test some other things that you always notice it with too. We're gonna try some things and we'll go back to it and see if it's working for you. So what we noticed with this client specifically is that looking up was painful, okay? Just kind of created like a little zap down there, but looking down was even worse, okay? Side to side wasn't necessarily creating shoulder blade, but maybe just a little stiffness in the neck and upper trap on that same side. And then looking left and right was actually pretty clear for this person, okay? That may sound exactly like you. That may just sound similar. Some of those movements sound like you. Stick around if that is you. So what we found out with this person was looking up to right here, he felt it. So what we did is just did it a couple times. That's 2. Do it with me if you like. 3, 4. We're gonna try it 10 times, okay? So pretend the video got sped up. We tried it 10 times. Each time, what we're looking for is we just get to the point where we feel it. Don't push past discomfort, okay? Just say a hello to it when it says hello to you, and then you go away from it. And each time, if this is the right movement for you, you should feel like you could get a little bit further and a little bit further until you feel that pain, okay? If we get to a point where now we can look pretty friggin' far, excuse my language, I want you to think about buttons on the front of the shirt right here, or my logo on my shirt being pulled forward as we try to look behind us, okay? So not only we're working on neck movement, but we're working on that interspine movement as well. So what that looks like from the side here, neck movement until we feel free and clear. And then logo forward, show your Superman logo as we try to look behind us and back, okay? Finding that movement through the middle of the shoulder blades is what we're trying to accomplish here. So 10 to 20 reps of those, retest what was painful, down, up, side to side, or some other motion that you tested already, and see if it works for you, because if it does, I want you to do it more. Wonderful. You have a nice little tool to try to control some of your discomfort. So how do we hit the save button on this as we patch in a corrective exercise to go with it? So I'm going to show you a modified version of what we call a low bear. I'm going to be on the table here, and we're going to play with a little bit of shoulder blade and neck movement together. Let me throw my hair up really quick here so that you guys can see what should properly be happening here. So we're going to go on our hands and knees, and we're going to make a diamond with our hands, and our elbows are going to be just slightly wider than our shoulder blades, okay? Or shoulders, actually. And what I want you to focus on is trying to play with the difference between spine movement and shoulder blade movement, okay? So you'll see as I'm doing this, I'm not trying to round my spine or extend my spine. I'm trying to stay nice and neutral here with my head in either, neutral, looking at my hands, or looking up a little bit. And I want to play with what it feels like to push my elbows through the floor so that my whole spine starts to rise up towards the ceiling. Not this way, but through here, okay? So now we're starting to differentiate what it feels like to move through the spine and through the shoulders. Play with that a little bit. Sometimes that's just the trickiest part for some people. So if you need to start there and play with it, then do so, okay? And then you can progress later on once you get that down. Find a mirror, put the camera video on your phone, and just try to look and see what's going on as we're going through movement there. But what you should start to feel like is the under part of the shoulder blades right here are working on you. Nothing through the neck and not feeling that interscapular pain, okay? So, again, we're here. Once we now can differentiate shoulder blade movement and we feel like we got that down, I want you to push so much through the floor till we can't anymore, okay? We're gonna keep this as we look up and look down. And then you can relax if you like or hold it, but reset your tension. Push the floor away, look up, and look down, okay? So we're doing this look up that helped us as well as getting some interscapular activation going on there, or some scapular activation. Push up, look down, and relax. Push the floor away through the elbows, look up as far as you can, not past discomfort, look back down, and relax. Even just going through a few of these, I feel my mid-back working, not painful, but activating. I feel some shoulder, or some under part of the shoulders and shoulder blade working through here as well, okay? If you feel like that's working pretty well for you, I'm gonna take you a step further. So take this exercise in 3 steps. We got this one down pretty well. Now we're gonna add some load to it. So again, push the floor away, look up. Load into the toes, lift the knees, hold, and come on down, okay? Now you should feel like those shoulder blades and mid-back are working even more on you because we're putting some of our body weight into them. Push the floor away, look up, lift, hold, and come back down, okay? You can always play with head position. If you like looking down at the hands a little bit better, wonderful. Keep yourself here, push the floor away, keep your eyes on your hands, lift and hold. We're not lifting into the spine here. We're keeping neutral and using our shoulder blades, all right? It's a tricky one, I know, but play with those 3 steps. Differentiate spine and shoulder blade movement. Get the way to find some neck movement in it as well, and then load into it. And I want you to do this until you really start feeling all of this area activating, and then retest head movement again. Retest whatever it is that provoked that interscapular pain again and see what happens. If you guys want to know if this is the right thing to do for you, we are here. We can do it virtually or in person. We're in Costa Mesa. Let's do some movement assessments. Let's get you examined. Let's see what's going on and find the right exercises for you. Use this if it works for you. If it doesn't and you want to know what's going to be the right thing for you, all you got to do is reach out.